Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Something here about letting go of expectations of a narcissist relationship. You think that you think that they're gonna change, but you know that they're not. This could be somebody pertaining in your family. It doesn't have to be in a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Um, it could have something to do with your family. We got the death card, the devil. Then we got the lovers, the tower, 9 of cups, because the temperance card is preparing something. It's for something that looks like for someone that works alone, because you're gonna have to. It's like you've had some kind of acceptance of that was a narcissist relationship. Okay, that you for empathics, for some reason, they want to make excuses for narcissists, okay, and their behaviors and things, and then it turns out it'll turn around on the empath. The narcissist will make out like it was because of you, okay, or switch it up, try to turn it around, and when you try to get out of those types of relationships or try to walk away from those relationships, especially if they're an attachment like a family member, um, the narcissist will turn it around, and because you're not complying to what they want you to do, okay? They'll talk bad about you behind your back. They'll make scenarios to where you fail or what have you. Only to the what they consider to win. Okay, even if they're the ones that fought for the relationship being broken, they'll do everything that they can to make you out to be the bad guy. Okay, because you decided to take back your power. Okay, and you're not putting up with it anymore. It's something to do with that. Somebody you're having like a, could be you or another party or somebody that you're closely affiliated with. They're having some kind of an epiphany about narcissist relationships. You know, not all relationships are narcissist. Okay, some that word has been used so much, just thrown around so much. Not all relationships are narcissists. Okay, if the person doesn't have feelings for you, if it's just a casual relationship, and they do something, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a narcissist. Okay, there's telltale signs of a narcissist. Um, you, there is telltale signs. You probably won't recognize them till you're about, I don't know, 6 months or so into a relationship with them. But this is something to do with a family member, I feel. Okay, so you already know that this person or these people come across. How do I want to say? How do I want to say it? Like they're unconcerned, unless it's happening to them. Okay, um, they don't have any empathy or anything about something that's happening or something that's going on. If you try to talk to them about it, they'll turn it around and make out like you did something, or make it somehow your fault or something to that effect. And it's just a cycle. It keeps repeating itself, and you see it. It doesn't matter. You may be attached to this person, and you want to do every single thing that you can to save the relationship, but you're seeing signs that they're narcissist. Okay, you can't. You can be in a relationship with a narcissist. As far as saving it, you're gonna have to either give all your power up to that narcissist, or there's nothing gonna be nothing but problems and trouble and everything. Okay, which is still probably gonna be problems and trouble if you decide to stay with the narcissist. That time after time, it showed over and over and over again. It's not that the narcissists don't care about you. Okay, it's not that they don't care about you. They probably do care about you. It's the whole thing about their ego. Okay? It's something like that. Somebody's realizing this, collective. Somebody in collective is realizing this and taking back their power. They're not allowing it anymore, okay? Hi, I'm a Christian too. Thanks for that. Okay, hey. Alright, tell us what collective needs to hear, what's collective need to know. For the here and now, it's just some kind of new beginning. I told you, taking back your power. You're not allowing it anymore. You're figuring out some kind of plan to... It's hard to explain that, because it's something you've given all your energy to this narcissist person, okay? I'm telling you, you're ready to just leave everything and start over completely brand new, fresh. That's what you're ready to do. The things that you've accumulated, they don't mean a whole lot. They're just stuff. I'm telling you that it's just stuff. And you're starting to realize this stuff, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, okay? But it's telling you, like how Jesus said, just set out. Put your sackcloth on. Just set out into the world, okay? That's what it's saying. You're getting a whole brand new, you're having a fresh perspective on the people that you've been dealing with. You're understanding the telltale signs are there that these people, okay, there's a difference between a narcissist. Okay, let me see. There's telltale signs. You can see it. Okay, say that you're trying to explain your feelings or something, okay? You might be having a little difficult time to explain how you feel about something. Well, this person won't let you talk. They'll interrupt you. If you say, oh, I feel this way, they say, oh, why do you feel that way? I don't know why you feel that way. Make up like, and have no concern about how you're feeling. And then they start talking about their self and how they feel and what they feel about it and what, this, that, and another. There's telltale signs, okay? There's something freaking going on. It's like amplifying it, where it's like put it under a microscope and you can see it real clear. Whereas before you were like blinded through your love for these people, but you can see it really super clear. And look, this is going to be a hard decision. I mean, this is a hard decision, but you have to think about self, okay? You need to think about self. Because, look, narcissists, they pick empaths. Okay? They pick them. They hand-pick an empath. So they can completely control. Okay? But anyway, it's showing that you're going to get this new start. Let's see what else we got. It says the Page of Cups in reverse. All these cards are upright. I mean, I've set the deck where I fixed them and prayed over them and that. Page of Cups in the reverse. You are keeping your creative inspirations a secret. That's something else, too. That's how you're taking back your power, too. You're not telling this narcissist what you're doing. It's fucking irritating the shit out of them. Okay, and you're doing everything in your power to keep calm and not reveal what you're planning to this narcissist, because this narcissist is gonna tear it to fucking shreds if you tell them. They're gonna tear it to shreds and give you nothing but doubt. So don't fucking tell them, okay? It says you're keeping your creative inspiration secret. You feel called to do this work, but are worried about whether it is realistic or not. Who cares? Go for it. You have what you have. What have you got to lose? I don't know why I couldn't say that. What have you got to lose? This narcissist in your fucking life has taken everything, okay? And your power. Because you've allowed it. Because you keep saying yes to things you want to say no to in order not to fucking have to deal with it. Okay? So you're pretty much taking back your power. And if you've been questioning yourself as far as am I going down the right path? Am I walking the right road? That's the confirmation that you are. Especially if people are trying their hardest to throw you off that path, that's more confirmation that you're probably going down the right path, okay? But this right here is showing that you're going down the right path by no longer accepting what is being presented, okay? Because it's a lie, okay? What's being presented is a lie to manipulate you, okay? I'm not actually 100% sure exactly why they want to do that to you, but it's somehow like when you start dimming, when you start doubting yourself, when you start having those moments of dang, is it me? And that, you're giving your power away. And that's what they do. I don't care if this person could be your kid. You hear me? It could be your kid, your mom, your family member, sister, brother. It don't matter. And you wouldn't think that way. You would be looking at them like, okay, all of their life. Okay, say it's your kid. And you're looking at them and you're like, okay, you've always been the authority figure in their life, what have you. Make sure that they're safe and make sure they're okay. And then they're grown, and then you ask them a question. Just, hey, da-da-da. And they fucking flip out and turn again, like, what? What's wrong with you? What you ask me that? What? You can't even ask them nothing. You can't even be, like, concerned with their life. Nothing. They fucking flip it around and make out like you fucking, like you just insulted them. Okay? And you don't want to see it that way because that's possibly your child or your mom or what have you, okay? You do not want to look at them with those eyes because all of your life you've looked at them with your empath, with love and wanting the best for them and want the highest good for them, okay? And you might have even fooled yourself into thinking that because you feel that way about them, that they in turn feel that way about you. That's not the case. Just because you feel something about somebody doesn't mean that they're going to return that feeling towards you. Even if it is your kid, or your mom, or your aunt, or your sister, or your brother. Just because you feel that way about them does not mean that they're returning that. I don't care if it's your mom, or your granddad, or whoever the fuck it is. That person they don't feel the same. You're like a pawn in a chess game to them. You're no different than the next guy. Even if you are their mom or their daughter or you're the same. How can I manipulate to get what I want? And 9 times out of 10, if you love the person and they know it, they're going to try to manipulate you worse than they would the next person. Because they know that they have a little power there over you. Okay? It looks to me like Collective has made some type of decision to move on or move from something that you've been trying to fix some type of relationship or something. I swear it's showing like that, and you're now just accepting that there's no fixing it. You're accepting it. There's no fixing that relationship. That person doesn't want to. That person's always just used you as a pawn in the game. And when they don't need you, you get put aside until they need you again. And they know that, hell, you jump because you love them. You're putting that aside. You're taking back your power. You're saying no more. Okay? So tell me what's going on with the third card. What's collective need to know about this Page of Cups in reverse and this Fool card? It says the Page of Swords. Look, this is a brand new, something brand spanking new. This is a rebirth. This is like you're starting over life and with the knowledge of how to walk and talk and that kind of stuff, but nothing else. You're wiping the slate clean. Just and starting over in some other. This is what this looks like. For some reason, that's not to do what he do. I don't. Oh, it's not. Look, it's normal to them. It's normal to them, and they've done it to you over and over and over and over again to the point that it is normal. It's become normal. And you've become passive in saying that it. Okay. You've been going through it for so long. You make excuses for the narcissist for treating you the way that they treat you. This isn't in the right spot. Okay. And then it becomes a point. Okay. Then it becomes a question of are you doing it to yourself? I mean, when you already see, are you just asking for it? I mean, I'm just saying. And I understand, okay? I'm empathic too. And I'll tell you, man, I tried to make relationships by sacrificing. I had to sacrifice every fucking thing. When it was all said and done, he still wasn't motherfucking happy because I didn't have enough money. So then at the end, and when it's all said and done, the narcissist won because he took everything. I sacrificed my family, the whole nine, to try to please. Because, I seen this person as the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And they used that and manipulated that and just tore it to shreds. When they made a decision without even considering you. They made a decision they wanted their cake and eat it too, okay? They made a decision to do that. And when you decided, no, I'm not, no, you're not getting your cake and eat it too. I've already sacrificed so much out of this relationship. Why in fuck would I do that? Okay? But when you decided, no, this motherfucker got 10 times worse because he felt like he was losing your power. He was losing that. By him manipulating you and finessing this and that to get their way, it gave them a sense of strength, like they were stronger than you, okay, or even smarter than you, okay. But you, what little did they even know is that you were giving it to them. You was like, here, have it. When they, in their mind, because they're narcissists, thought that they were taking it. When you was giving it, here, just to keep the peace. Okay? This person underestimated you completely. They think that you're weakling, like you're weak because you love and you care and you have compassion and you're empathic. This person thinks that you're a weakling. Okay? There's something that you may have to just decide to do by yourself. Okay? I'm seeing that. So y'all take that as it resonates, is what I'm telling you, okay? When this person realized that you wasn't playing the fucking game no more and that you was out of it, this motherfucker went to every single anything. Look, they spy on you, they watch you, they do. If you, okay, pay people, because you won't have nothing to do with them, they pay people to come in and fuck with your life. Okay, this is a narcissist. Somehow or another, something's about to happen. This narcissist is about to be removed, is what I'm feeling, okay? I'm fixing to pick these cards up because I feel something about this is your new beginning, collective. It's up to you, though. It says, Page of Swords, you are a free spirit with a passion for life. You are filled with new ideas, giving you a feeling of creative restlessness. You feel a strong pull towards using these ideas to start a new phase in life. A spiritual path may be calling you. Page 69. It looks like you're going to walk down this spiritual path. Why? Okay. Something keeps telling me, like, I don't even want to say it. Somebody may go to be a nun. Somebody may be going to be a nun or something. You may decide. Collective, you may decide relationships and that or just ain't worth it. Or just have a relationship with yourself and God. That just sounds craziness. And that's not narcissist behavior. That's self-love, taking care of self. Not to say that you wouldn't have like friendships and stuff. I'm talking about a romantic relationship. You may decide that what's going on here? What is this message? This could be just for one person out there. It could be for all of y'all. This message is saying, it's telling me somebody's going to go off by themselves. It says Two of Swords, the Empress, and the Seven of Cups. This is about a divine feminine. I'm telling you, man, everything is talking about. We're in that energy of the divine feminine. Two of Swords, you're facing a challenging decision, a fork in the road. You're unsure what option to take. Look closer. There's something that you don't know about. Something to do with this Seven of Cups. There's some other way. Look, you're trying to come up, you're trying to figure out how to move on from, why, okay. I don't know where this term is coming from. This shit saying, narcissist, communal narcissist. I'm not even sure if that's a real thing. It's almost like the whole community is narcissist. Or exhibiting narcissist behavior. Tell me what this Seven of Cups says. Many options are available to you and you must make a choice. But it's going to be a tough choice. A hard decision. Okay? It says, but be careful. You're prone to illusion and unrealistic ideas. Evaluate your options and dig below the surface to discover what's really involved in each choice. Something else is going on. And you're tired of fucking dealing with it, man. You're sick of fucking dealing with this shit. And this whole fucking community, the whole motherfucking bullshit. You're just tired of it. Tell me what these choices are. What's this tough decision and why is it an illusion? It says 8 of Cups. You're to work. You're on a spiritual path. You're deciding this. You're deciding to move on and work. It's something to do with spiritual work. That's your decision to do something on your own. Somebody's going to give you. This King of Wands is about to give you. They're about to hand something over to you. Your destiny. You're some kind of private eye or something. It's going to bring recognition. It's going to bring recognition from this community to you. They're going to be, look, this community is going to feel like dumbasses. Because they were part, I'm telling you, the whole community listened to some kind of narcissist or something, I'm telling you, and pushed you out into the cold. But little do they know you're the actual star. You're the one, okay? And you're out in the cold all by yourself. But you carry a light. And you don't let go of that light. You carry a light forward, okay? I'm telling you, this narcissist community was listening to somebody that was trying to make you look bad because you wasn't fucking having what they had to offer. They was mistreating you. And they're a narcissist, so they made the community believe something bad about you. But it's not. You were put out in the cold. These people are about to find out that they're pushing away somebody like a. It's like the Jews accused Jesus Christ and had him crucified, but he wasn't guilty. This community is about to find out that what you were bringing to the community, your love, your prayers, your sympathy, your empathy, even that you were going through hell. You were going through fucking hell that they were putting you through, and you still were showing them empathy and kindness. It came to a point where you put a stop to it, and you were just like, it's not that you're being mean, you're not giving them your energy. You're just not. And they feel it, and they feel like that you're in the wrong for it. Because they can't abuse your energy anymore. Okay? That's what this community has done. Because of a narcissist, planted seeds against you with this community. Okay? So no matter what you did, or no matter what you were doing for the better of the community, they saw you as a bad guy because of this narcissist. Whoever this is got clout. Somebody that people fucking listen to. They're narcissist. Ego. Okay? They have money. It's something to do like that. Or possibly. You're not from the area, and they are. They lived in the area. Man, this person was raised in a fucking secret society. The whole community is a fucking secret society. The whole community. You're on a path of spiritual knowledge and self-discovery. Retreat from everyday life and create space for introspection. Go within and you'll discover the knowledge and clarity you seek. Tell me about this community, because there's something, y'all. This message keeps on coming. Like someone, it could be you walking away. Someone's walking away from a community, a crowd, a bunch of people. Someone's walking away from it. going in within and asking the tough questions. Okay, we're going to ask some tough questions right here, right now. Okay? You stick around because it's something that's familiar. Okay? A lot of things kind of went haywire in your life. And you stick around these narcissistic behaviors because it's familiar. You know how to deal with it. Okay? That's not healthy, for one. But you didn't know what else. I mean, there was an attachment there, and that narcissist was taking complete advantage of it. Okay? So, you ask yourself, okay, do I stick around and continue being abused because this is all I've ever known? Or do you say, okay, I can leave into the unknown and not know what to expect, not know what's going to happen, okay? Or I could stay here knowing that I'm going to be abused, okay? So, which option, okay? I mean, you start asking yourself those types of things, okay? Because you're familiar. You think, for some reason, you keep thinking or placing expectations on another person that they are like you or other people, okay? You think, how can people be that way? Surely it's something that I'm perceiving that people are not that way. People are not that hateful and that cruel. And you think to yourself, well, I would never do that to somebody. I would never act that way. And then you think other people would never either. But y'all, for some reason I'm being triggered by this thing that I saw. It about makes me want to throw up. It hurts. It just hurts to even think about this. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it, but it just happened. This man, I don't even want to talk about it. This shit about makes me want to throw up. This man and this lady was getting divorced. And they had a 2-year-old child. A little baby girl, 2 years old. And the man was not wanting to pay child support and that. He wasn't wanting to pay child support for this child. Oh, it just makes me want to fucking throw up. So this man got a visitation with his 2-year-old child. This is going to make me cry. I don't know if I can even tell y'all about it because I seen it. It's going to make me cry. This little 2-year-old baby girl. Makes it so sad, y'all. It's so fucking sad. This man wanted to hurt the woman. Wanted to hurt the mom. And he took that little baby girl by her hair. By her hair. Recorded it all and sent the video to the mom. Okay. Took this little baby girl by the hair, was holding her by her hair and punching her in the fucking face. Over and over again. This was recorded on a video, y'all. This just upsets me so bad. Sent the video to her, talking about that he ain't paying no fucking child support. That little kid ended up dying because her brain swelled up. But it's so fucking sad. That little 2-year-old didn't have nothing to do with that. And it was so sad, and it keeps making me, I keep seeing it. That's narcissist. That's just, I mean, that's just so sad. But that shit's going on in this world like that, like on a daily fucking basis, man. And you wouldn't think that this person was like that at all. You wouldn't think that this person would hurt a child or nothing. He didn't want to pay child support. That's sad. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm sorry I got upset about that, but that shit right there, I cannot fucking believe. If someone would do that to their own child, keep from paying child support. But he killed her. He killed her. She's dead. She didn't even have a chance. And she had to die in the most horrible, horrific way. It's just so sad. But that's what I'm talking about, okay? I mean, that's what, I mean, it's so sad. It's so fucking sad. There's people, I don't know if y'all know, but from a few years ago, there was a movie that came out where this lady was in a relationship. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to dry my eyes. She was in a relationship with like a Iranian prince or some shit like that. It was something like that. But she decided that she was going to leave, and they had a child, they had a daughter together. She decided that she was going to leave, and she left, and she went to the Americas with that child. This motherfucker, boy, he went out of his way. I'm going to tell you now. He made her life a living hell. And that child. Okay? Because he said that she wasn't going to take what belongs to him. He ended up killing her and the child. But the child was older than 2. But he ended up killing both of them. Said that she wasn't going to take nothing that belonged to him. And she belonged to him, and so did their child. That's a narcissist. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know what, I mean, if you stick around in those types of relationships, somebody's going to end up getting hurt. Really, really bad. It's not going to be pretty. Okay? I'm just saying. I mean, that's your own decision. It looks like to me you're going to walk down the spiritual path alone. I don't know, you might have a partner. This is all saying that. So, collective is making a decision. That decision is going to alter the energy for the future. So you may be making the decision to do something on your own. And because you made that decision, because I say that because the 2 of Cups was on the bottom of the deck when I got to the end of that. But you making a decision to do something on your own and moving forward or moving away from this energy is going to help you a great deal, okay? I'm not sure exactly how you're going to do it or what. There's something that's about to, we're going to say an opportunity is going to open up out of nowhere. You need to really consider that opportunity, okay? You've been here before. You've been right here before. You've been standing right here at this fucking crossroads before, and you made the wrong decision. You chose the narcissist. You chose the narcissist over the decision you should have made. I'm telling you, you chose the narcissist. Whether that, look, I'm going to tell you, just because I'm saying the word narcissist does not mean that I'm talking about your husband or your boyfriend or what. This narcissist could have been your best friend. your child, your sister. Yeah, you understand? You chose the narcissist. You chose the narcissist behavior. You got an offer. You got an opportunity. You were offered something. You told the fucking narcissist about it. That was the mistake. You told the narcissist about that opportunity. And that narcissist flipped it over and said, no way is collective going to go get that opportunity, because I need them to be right here, them and under my thumb. That's what happened. So what is about to go on here? It says the high priestess. This card's trying to show 2 of Wands. It didn't come out. Looking to the future, planning for your future. Okay, it didn't fall out though. It was just poking up. The Star. The high priestess and the Star. This is what's about to happen. You're being acknowledged. The Chariot. That's 3 major arcanas. You're being acknowledged, and something's going to move real fast once, because you've made that decision that you're not going to fucking deal with this narcissist behavior no matter who it is. You've made a decision. Look, you've been struggling with making this decision, but it's you've made the decision. Looks like that you've been you're gonna pay off debts. You're gonna pay up debt. Why are you saying that? Something about paying off your debt and moving on. Somehow. Okay, now I'm here. Okay, now I'm here, and you're gonna get some kind of helping hand, possibly a stimulus check or something. It's going to be money that falls into your lap out of nowhere that you're going to be able to use to move forward. So you need to already be making these decisions that that's what you're going to do. When you start taking the steps and making the decisions that that's what you're going to do, you're going to walk away from this narcissist behavior and move forward, even if that means all alone. Even if that means no kind of support besides God. You've got to make the decision that I mean, how many times you say, I ain't putting up with that shit no more. I ain't fucking dealing with it. I'm walking away. I'm not putting up with that no more. And turn right around and be like, here you go. Here's my power. Here, you want this? Again. Yeah, I mean, God wants to know, are you serious about your decision? You have to start taking some types of steps to something. Look at this. 1 fell out, Temperance, and the 2 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles on the bottom. King of Pentacles. We got Temperance and the 2 of Swords. Y'all, that's 4 major arcanas out here with the 2 of Swords. Something is balancing out because something's moving quickly. This high priestess is standing on a stage, being seen, gaining some type of balance. The Chariot, the Temperance, and the 2 of Swords, all 3 are balance, harmony, being in sync with something. All 3 of these are being in sync. This high priestess is the Star, okay? 2 of Swords. You are facing a challenging decision, a fork in the road, but you are unsure which option to take. Look closer. There's aspects that you're not currently seeing that will help you make the right decision. This person is a fan and is about to give you an option. This King of Pentacles is a fan of yours. I'm telling you, they're about to give you some kind of option. And you're going to take it, is what it looks like. You're going to take this option. Why does everything keeps showing me that you're going to be like, I don't want to remodeling, flipping houses or something like that. There's something about remodeling a house. I'm telling you. I don't know why. Or something about remodeling a house. Fixer-upper or something like that. It could be something like that. So whatever it is, it's totally different than what you was doing. In that same breath, it's the same as what you're doing. Oh, it just hit me. You may be somebody that goes out, like volunteers like you and this rich man, because he's fucking rich. King of Pentacles is rich. You and this rich man go out and fight, like build houses for poor communities and stuff. What is that called? Where y'all volunteer to go and build houses for people that can't afford it and that. Or people whose house got burnt down, you go and redo it. But it's very, what I had the word. This work is very, you get to see the finished product. It's rewarding, very rewarding work. Okay? It's something that you already do. Look, like, yeah, charitable work. Yes, because you're going to have plenty of money. Okay? And you're some type of healer. Okay? But somehow or another, you doing this charitable work, this building these houses or what have you. Man, I keep seeing that. Like, you're going to go build houses. Like that that Thai fella that used to go reveal these houses and that. Except for you're going to be true and authentic. You're not just going to be putting cardboard together and presenting it as somebody that somebody can fucking live there. But yes, it could be, or maybe that's what they do. I don't know. This whoever this person is, I don't know if you're going to be in a. Let me ask. This King of Pentacles, this is collective going to be in this. I don't even know how to ask like that. Why does he see you as this person wants to give you everything? Okay. It's just the world. Confirmation. This person wants to give you everything. They already know who you are. They say you're the perfect fit. They want you to have it all. I don't understand that. It says the devil and the Six of Pentacles. Giving you something back. Nostalgia, being playful. It's saying they want to give you something back. What does that fucking mean? Is this King of Pentacles somebody from Collective's past? Knight of Pentacles. Wearing a mask. The person didn't tell you they had money or something. It's like you were the only one that didn't know that they had money. Ain't that crazy? It's like you was the only one. Because you weren't concerned with that. Like, why would you ask them, are you rich? Because they were hiding the fact that they had some type of money. It says they're hardworking, conscientious, sticking to a routine. It says putting one foot in front of the other and getting the work done. This person is a planner. Somebody who plans ahead. They invested. This is a fan, y'all. This person's invested in you. This is some kind of spy. You can't see his face. He's planning something. Whoever this is, take it as it resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $angelmoon6237. Queen of Wands in reverse says, now is not the time to be in the limelight. Instead, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on building your self-confidence and resilience. Reaffirm your strengths and talents within yourself. This person, man, y'all, I'm going to say it again. Someone going to come out of nowhere and ask you to marry them. They want to elope. They want to do it secretly. They want to do it at night for some reason. That's how they want to give you everything. This person wants to secretly give you everything, and then everybody will see that you got everything. Why do they want to do... Okay, they want to keep it on the down low so nobody can interfere. I'm telling you, somebody is about to bring you a complete surprise. Who is this? It says the Lovers, y'all. It says the Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. Person wants to give you everything. You have to marry them to get it. Pretty much. That's what it's saying. There's something about your birthright. That's DNA. The Hierophant and the Knight of Swords is DNA. Birthright. Something that belongs to you, that you're going to get it in some form or another. You understand? This belongs to you. This person wants to give it, all of it to you. It's like you have to marry them. Okay, why does collective have to marry? Y'all, this is spiritual. Why would these two cards be out here? These are the two major arcanas we have two knights and a Queen of Wands with 10 pentacles. With two major arcanas, the Lovers and the Hierophant. This is spiritual. This is a spiritual destiny. I'm trying to figure out how in hell... How are they coming, man? The King of Swords is headed, moving this all to calmer waters. That's what it's saying. Well, go consult your own cards then. Okay? It says the Queen of Swords. Look! He says you're the perfect fit. This person's on his way to you. I said, how? How's Collective going to receive this news? It's showing like he's coming towards you. In between that was the Six of Swords. To make this move on to calmer waters. I'd just be grateful to be in an area that I don't feel all of this fucking negativity. Alright, tell me. Give me a card. the moon. That is a light for the darkness. Something is lighting up all that you couldn't see. Look, it says this. You're going to get victory over it. Something is lighting up all that you couldn't see. You're the earth angel. You're the one going to get victory over this. Whatever they left behind, you gathered it up. You're gathering it up. Somehow, look, these people are... That's an angel. That looks like they're handing you some kind of cup. For staying golden, shining. Okay. You're your own enemy with your thoughts. You think you can fix that narcissist. You can't. You can't fix that narcissist. You think you can, but you can't. What's the outcome here? Went to the floor, coming to your door, chaos. Remember I told y'all, said this yesterday, something's going to come out of the chaos. I'm telling you, there's some kind of fighting or something happening. Whispers and plotting and planning that's happening right now that you're unaware of, but you feel it in your instinct, in your intuition, but you're unaware of it, but you feel it, and you're noticing, and you're even questioning it. What's wrong with you? You're sure acting weird. What the fuck's wrong with you? And they're like, turn it around. Why are you mad? Who the fuck said I was mad because I asked you what's wrong with you? See, that's what I'm talking about. Something is in the midst. You don't play this. Man, I'm telling you, you're not in any kind of competition with no fucking body. It don't matter how fucking hard they try. They cannot be you. I swear. You ain't trying to be nobody. You're not in competition. Okay? You don't compare yourself to these motherfuckers. You don't care what they're looking like or acting like. Just, you're not in competition with them. Okay? You stand out. You stand out and shine, and this King of Pentacles has noticed it, ready to give it all to you. For your hard work and persistence. King of Pentacles, fair lady, and work. 8 of Pentacles. Destiny. Nothing compares to you. Because there's nothing compares to you. You're going to move in a new direction. Collaborate. It looks like you're moving in a new direction. 5 and 5 changes to something to do with your freaking birthright, man. Keeps on saying that. There was a betrayal to your birthright. Y'all, I can't help it. This is saying some kind of birthright betrayal. 7 Wands. The Tower. You're going to get everything. How? Okay, hold on, y'all, because I'm hearing like different shit. Hearing different things like Are you owed like child support or alimony or something for whoever this is? Well, that shit has accumulated. That shit has built up interest and all kinds of stuff. Here's something like that. Or possibly you were owed child support as a child and didn't ever get it. I can't. It's like it's been sitting somewhere building interest. You're going to receive it. It's going to help you move into a new direction. That's exactly what you need. Hell, just a freaking decent stimulus check will get you what you need. I swear. Look, you have everything. That one little thing is going to put you to the point where you can because moving and that's easier said than it is to do, okay? But I got triggered the other day. Look, I got triggered the other day, High Priestess. Y'all know I like living out there. I do. I can't help it. I like that. Adventurous, going here and there and not being stuck in one place. I love that shit, okay? And I was watching this girl the other day. Her and her sister both do it. One of them drives a bus, and one of them drives a van. And it's the van life or what have you. But she said, she was on her like a live on TikTok. And someone told her, someone said something about her getting a house or something to that effect. Called her homeless or something, and she was like, "What are you fucking talking about? I have a home." She was like, this is my home. I mean, it's got a refrigerator, it's got a stove, it's got heat, it's got a bed, it's got all my amenities, and I can go from South Carolina to Virginia in a day, motherfucker. You can't do that with your home. I mean, she was pretty much saying that, and I agree, y'all. I feel that so much. I feel it. If I hadn't have been being attacked, I swear y'all know that I was. Whoever was watching me then and that, I was being attacked while I was out there on the road. When I decided that I was going to go explore, I was getting attacked. And once they would find me, and look, it was because of freaking my freaking cellular devices is how they were finding me. Through a fucking that little share where you're at, share your estimated time or whatever. That's how they was finding me, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even realize that thing when you share it with somebody. I thought that you shared it just that one time. Okay? That ain't the way it works. You have to go in there and unshare with that person, or they can follow you till that phone tears up or something and know exactly where you're at all the time. That's how they were finding me to come attack me. Because I didn't even think nothing about it. After I shared my location and this is where I'm at and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, I never even thought no more about it because I thought that you only share it like that one time. Okay? I didn't know that it continued and continued, that they could just keep finding your location because you shared it that one time. I didn't know that. Because I don't even think shit about that. And that's how they were finding me. to come and wherever I was. Because y'all know I went from Alabama to Texas to back down to Florida, across Louisiana, Mississippi, back to Florida, back to Georgia, back to Florida for just a minute, and then back to Georgia. But that's how they were finding me. That's how they were able to locate where I was at so quickly, and I didn't know it. Because I kept saying, how the fuck are they finding me? Like I'm in a random ass place. Like I'm in a random ass place. Especially when I was in Louisiana. I'd just go to these random parks in Louisiana because they were cool as shit. And I would just be in these random ass places and these motherfuckers would be there. I'd see their vehicles. I'd be like, man, okay, it's time to go. And I'd go. Day or two, they're the same fucking vehicles and shit, y'all. There's no possible way that that's coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. But that's how they were doing it. Somehow on that fucking Google Maps or whatever. So there's some kind of divine action about to take place, y'all. I'm not sure exactly what collective needs to do. Surrender. You need to surrender. I'm telling you to get out and be more social. That's going to build up your power. They're telling you to go be sociable. Could be possibly, look, Cancer, Leo, Chariot, the Sun, the Tower. I can't believe how many major arcanas are showing up right here. We got divine action, an ace, hanged man. That's 1, 2, strength. Then we got some type of collaboration, acknowledgement, and celebrated. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Then we got the Sun. Oh, we got the Chariot, the Sun, and the Tower. Okay? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 majors, 5 major secrets. Arcana means secrets, y'all. That's what the word fucking means. Major arcana is big secret. Minor arcana are these little tiny, could be white lies. Okay? You understand? But there's some kind of major, somebody wants to collaborate and bring in some type of, they want to collaborate with this high priestess. It's some type of knowing. Someone's balanced their shadow side. No one, let me tell y'all this. Don't be so arrogant as to think that you don't have any dark in you. Everybody does. Okay? You have dark in you. And everybody has light in them too. Believe that or don't. Even the narcissist. It's their decision, their choice. Okay, you need to face your part in all of this. Were you the victim? You hear what I'm saying? Lose the victim mentality if you was. Because that's just making you more of a victim. Did you? Why? Yeah. Yeah. You ask why? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are y'all doing this? Why is this happening? You're asking the wrong one. You need to be asking him, not them. Telling you. See your part and lose and look. Face your part in the whole situation. You were catering to a narcissist because you're empathic. That's how they get you. Okay? You were catering to a narcissist. It's time for a rebirth. Self-love. Understand the role that you played in it. You were catering to this narcissist, giving your power away every single time you allowed them to do this. And you go right back. Or never leave. This doesn't necessarily have to be, this is the high priest on the bottom. Everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to put the narcissist label on their ex that hurt them or made them sad. It's not your ex. This is like a, it's like a fucking virus or something. It's like a narcissist virus that's going around to all this fucking community. What do I want to call it? What is it called? It's a mentality. A collective mentality. Like, I can't explain it. It's a collective mentality. Someone talks shit about you. Listen, they have some kind of wrong concept about you. I'm telling you. Why? Okay. Because they want to use things now. Okay, say I've been online reading these cards for about 2.5 years, 3 years maybe. Okay. Before that, I didn't read cards or anything like that. I just have an intuitive. I'm like a walking fucking lie detector, okay? And they want to use like the cards or something now against you. But it's always been, they know it, that you have some kind of gift. It says choices and their consequences, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. This person knew that you had a gift. Y'all, I'm feeling all kinds of stuff. Let's see what these cards got to say about it. It says, Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. I'm ready. I really am. God, I'm going to ask you right now, if you can give me a new vehicle or an RV or something, I'd be more than happy to go on, to move on away from here. Tell you the truth. What's that say, y'all? 5 and 5. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Because you're a child of God, I'm telling you. And let's look what the next card out says. The perfect storm. Everything is building up to this coming about. There's a portal opening. There's some kind of portal opening. Capricorn. Something to do with a Capricorn, a Leo, and a Cancer. It keeps saying that. Overflow, overwhelmed, and plenty. You're about to receive some kind of abundance. It's time to replenish experiencing life as it comes. Time to replenish. Experiencing life as it comes. Quit putting all the expectations on What am I trying to say? Quit worrying about what you think should be and be in the here and now. Because it's stealing your joy. Dang it. How do I express that? Quit being concerned whether or not they're a fucking narcissist and they're abusing you. You know that they are. You're a fucking high priestess, okay? And just make the moves, whatever it is, whatever it takes. Just start making the moves and God will clear the path. Okay? But when you make this decision, make sure that you're making this decision for you. But you're going to make some kind of decision. As far as I can tell, y'all, man, as far as I can tell, regardless whether or not you're going to be right into an immediate relationship or what, regardless of that fact, as far as I can tell from all the readings in the past energy right here, this recent energy, you're going to receive some kind of abundance that's going to be able, that you're going to be able to, it's going to give you stability, okay? Whether that abundance be like a house that you don't have to pay rent or bills, or it be a steady flow of money. There's something like that where you're not going to have to be, that part ain't going to be a concern to you anymore. And I know that that's probably going to feel awkward or weird because that has been a problem all of your life. Okay? As far as the finances and things like that. Not to say that you haven't had money, because you have. You've had money, you've had windfalls and things like that, okay? But there's always that in the back of your mind, am I going to have enough? Am I going to have enough? Well, you have faith and trust in God, and God gives it to you, okay? But you're not going to have that little tiny seed of worry anymore, because you already going to know that it's there for what you need it for. Like it's going to be it's going to free you from being concerned, putting your energy in concern if you're going to have enough or not, okay? Today's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. My birthday was pretty cool. But it seems like always, because my birthday is the very center of the year. God dog it. Because my birthday is the very center of the year. Soon as my birthday hits, okay, the first part of the year, this may be going on. It may be this and that and another. And then after my birth, like when my birthday hits, after that, it's like a whole different year than it was. Everything changes around. It's very strange, okay? But it always happens around my birthday. Like always. And y'all, I really, really, really want to bring attention to, whether you think it or don't, your birth date is extremely important, and it also gives a lot of insight and hidden messages that you may not be aware of. So you need to, I don't know if y'all know how to find your soul number. Okay, it's a soul number. there's power numbers in the soul numbers, especially if they come out double. Okay, most of the time they're not going to come out no more double than 33. Okay, but to find your soul number, you take each number of your birthday. 06, 0 plus 6 equals 6. 6 plus 2, 3, which is my birthday, June 23rd, 1970. Okay, so 06, 6 plus 2, 8, plus 3, 11, plus 1, 12, plus 9, 21. Yeah. Plus 7, 28, makes me a 1. Okay? Then go find out what your soul life number of 1 is. That's a leader, a healer, a teacher, a student. Because I know all about it. Because I'm a 1. Okay? And then you have your soul path number, and then you have I forgot what they called that, but that is, because these numbers are attached to you, okay? Your social security number, take your social security number, add it up, and that is your life path. No, your life path is the life path is your birth date. The soul number would be something like your social security number, because that's attached to specifics, okay? And there's something else that takes you to your destiny number or something to that effect. Mine's 147. I know that. I can't remember that last one. That last one is like a destiny number. We know what 7 is. 7 is choices. Cool. Yeah, add up your social security number, and it'll bring you. I believe that there's like one. There's one of them that's like the decisions you make in the 3D realm. It's to do with that number. I gotta use the restroom real quick. But yeah, your social security number is attached to you because that's your number. That's your name according to the government. Y'all ever seen Wild Robot? That's a damn good movie. Oh, it's a like almost like an animation, like a pixel or something. But he says he meets these woodland creatures or what have you, and he keeps calling himself 3927 or some shit like that, right? And that's his name to him. That's all he's ever known his name to be. To the government, your name is your social security number. That's your name. That's your identity. That's who you are to the government. Okay? Then that would be the 3D, your birthright. When you were born. Your birth date, your social security number get immediately attached to you. Immediately. You understand me? You're only a free person for approximately 3 days or so until your mama signs your rights over to the government to give you a social security number. So as you get that social security number, you belong to the government. Okay? Anyway, those numbers are attached to you. Okay? They're I know what it is. I know the other one. I know what the other one is. Letters. Letters are attached to numbers. Okay? Do your name. Do your birth name. Okay? Your name you was at birth. Add up the letter. Add up letters are attached to numbers. Read that. Look at the alphabet. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Add those numbers up. That is some kind of synchronicity, something to do with synchronicities. But knowing these things will help you, okay? It can help you make decisions, okay? Like, in the birthday book, I always tell y'all what it says about the number. It always has like a number, and it has like usually two numbers, 2 colors, and 2 days of the week, okay? Those are the days that you need to be using to your advantage, okay? Say Monday is your day, okay? Things happen in your favor on a Monday, or so, something to that effect. Make appointments that land on a Monday, especially if they land on that makes a 1. If your soul number's a 1, connect them all together and make sure, because it says this book shows you the colors that you need to be wearing and stuff. Understand that we're all vibration, we're all frequency. That's all that there is. Anything else is illusion. Everything is a vibration. It starts with the teeniest, tiniest little string. Okay? Starts with its teeniest little string inside the smallest part of an atom, down to the nuclei of the atom. Okay? And even inside that nuclei, there's something that exists. It's a tiny little string. Little tiny string, and it's vibrating all the time. It vibrates, and you put this nuclei, this atom, this atom, and all these little tiny strings are vibrating and putting out this frequency. Okay, I'm telling you, that's all. If you can see it, it's fucking frequency. It's a vibration. That's how come I can perceive something different than you perceive it. I can't see through your eyes. You hear me? It's all frequency. Okay? It has a little to do with like attractions, attraction to other people. How come some people may find this person ugly as fuck, and other people find them just gorgeous and beautiful? It's to do with their frequencies and your frequencies, your vibrations, the vibrations of, okay? And the perception of how you, the process that you take to resolve what you're seeing with your eyes, okay? The vibration that it's giving off to you, okay? That's why I say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You understand? Taste, style, all that's in the eye of the beholder. The one that you're going to see something the way you want to see it, no matter how many. I don't care if there's 25 people sees it this way. You're going to see it the way you want to see it, because it's something to do with your vibration, your strings. And all the strings, I mean, when you break it down to the smallest, tiniest, and there's a string there, then you come to find out that everything is connected through these small little strings. Everything. So then you have to change your perspective on things. Not confidence, more faith than confidence. Confidence can lead into ego, okay? Because somebody can be too confident, okay? Even if they have ability, they can be too confident in their ability and screw up because of their confidence, okay? The key is faith, right? Faith is the key. Having faith, because faith leads to hope, and hope leads to miracles. Okay, having faith will give you the power to believe there's something better, and that leads to hope, and then hope leads to miracles. Okay, because if you can believe in it and have faith, and it can change the energy just by your faith. Your strong faith can change the energy. Confidence is more an ego thing. Okay, true confidence, you don't have to display it. It just is. Okay, and because that comes from your center of knowing of your abilities, who you are, more than a truly confident person doesn't have to say, "Oh, I'm confident." Okay, they don't have to say that, because it's going to just show that they have confidence in their abilities and what they're saying. Okay, you don't have to brag about being confident or what have you. Okay, and as far as God, having confidence in God is faith. Okay, and love above all. Having love, that's the seed. That's what. Just having love inside of you. Okay, that's the most powerful. Okay, and if you can have love, if you have love inside of you, you can build that into, because of your faith, you can build that love into, it can move mountains. Okay. Well, by you loving yourself and by you caring for yourself, that in turn it gives the energy for others. It's like a catalyst. It's like the beacon, to love yourself, and the more that you can love yourself. I'm not talking about egotistical, narcissistic. Okay. To not compare yourself, and understand that your gifts may be different than someone else's gifts. Okay? And acceptance of acceptance of self, of that you don't have to compare. God loves you. Okay? And that, just acceptance of that. God made you the way He made you because He made you that way specifically. You don't supposed to have to be like everybody else. And everybody else don't got to be like anybody else. They can be their self. Okay? And realizing that. Okay. Want me to say something? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Trying to figure out how to say that. Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Something about 6 to 10 years. Patty, Patricia, Trisha, or Trish. It says healed voodoo magic. Bible message. Somebody was using voodoo magic. I don't know what. Okay. Anyway. It says, the Redeemer will come to Zion, and those who turn from transgression in Jacob, says the Lord. As for me, says the Lord, this is my covenant with them. My spirit who is upon you, and my words which I have put in your mouth, shall not depart from your mouth, nor from the mouth of your descendants, nor from the mouth of your descendants' descendants, says the Lord, from this time and forevermore. The Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him. Against who? It says, arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and the deep darkness of the people. But the Lord will arise over you, and his glory will be seen upon you. The Gentiles shall come to your light. You hear what I said? The light will shine upon you. The Gentiles will come to your light, it says, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Lift up your eyes all around and see. They all gather together. They come to you. Your sons shall come from far away, and your daughters shall nurse at your side. Then you shall see and become radiant, and your heart shall swell with joy, because the abundance of the sea shall be turned to you. The wealth of the Gentiles shall come to you. The multitude of camels shall cover your land. Just say it. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. You're about to receive everything. Okay? It's being handed over to you. It says, they shall bring gold and incense. They shall proclaim the praises of the Lord, and the flocks of the kidder shall be gathered together to you. The rams shall minister to you. They shall ascend with acceptance on my altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. It says, it's plainly saying that you're a light, you're a beacon. You're seen as a light, okay? I'm telling you. God loves you. Just understand that much. We got division, something about divided. Okay, so what would be, okay, this is something to do with the spirituality, the spiritual aspect of this. Somebody has changed. This person believes in God now. I'm just saying, they believe in the power of God and miracles now. They didn't. I don't know who it was. Something about a koi fish. This could be a Pisces. Koi fish lived to be fucking ancient. Koi fish also representative of gold, pentacles, good health. Y'all look up the koi fish. It'll tell you. Something about a book. Book in. Why book in? Seen in a book. Something was seen in a book. Y'all remember I told y'all that the narcissist or whatever, they had a book that they were passing around and they were playing with it like it was a game? Been visions, seen visions in a book. Okay. Y'all remember I told y'all about that they had some kind of book and they were passing it around and they thought it was a game, like they was playing with this fucking book, and it's like a book of shadows or something, and they were playing with it. Now all that shit is being turned back on them. Okay? Huh? I'm not sure what you're saying. Koi fish, go up river. The only fish I know that swims against the current is a fucking salmon. I'm not sure what you're... I'm really not sure what you're talking about. I'm to be honest with you. Rejected projections? What are you talking about? Visions being okay. Something about... Okay, be on visions. Somebody seen something in a dream. Poke. Why does it keep... Look, you know what poked up means? Don't make me laugh. What did I do with that? Oh, it's in the Bible. Let me see. Poked up. Poked up means embarrassed. So if somebody pokes you, they're trying to embarrass you. You hear me? Right. You saw the book? He said it was. Listen now. The koi fish represents abundance and good health, y'all. Look that part up, man. That's what the koi fish represents. Okay? Hold up. And growth. Because they grow to be huge. I mean, a koi fish can grow to be huge. Way bigger than you think they do. It says something about shine. Somebody named Ben. Look, Nebo Road. Bones. Bones. Spokes. Spoken. Visions. Spoken vision. New visions. Spoken. It say bub. I don't know why it says bub. Movie visions. Somebody's having visions like a movie, like it's showing up like a movie. It could be in movies. It says in movies. In movies. Visions in movies. Spoken in movies. There's something that's showing up in movies that you're watching. When I move. November. Somebody moved in November. Piss on me. Piss on me or kiss on me? Moves. New moves. So there's some kind of new moves. In. It says house. Moves in house. Moves in new house. Are you talking about Gary? Something smoothing out. Smooth, baby. It ain't smooth. It's so fucking smooth, it's smooth. What are you talking about, man? What's your fucking problem, Lee? Renee, what's your fucking problem? I don't understand. What, I mean, you're like hot and cold. What do you mean? You can't be embarrassed but nice try. What the fuck does that mean? If someone pokes you, they're trying to embarrass you. That's all that I said. I mean, you're like hot and cold. You keep saying different shit. What the fuck? I know my moderators had to delete a couple of your messages. Y'all know how important words are? Try to be clear with your words, man. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Y'all, anybody who watches this fucking channel knows I'm a sensitive soul. I'm very sensitive. 144, y'all. I'm a sensitive soul. You be careful with your words. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm just trying to say. I know me. But yeah, somebody's in narcissism trying to embarrass you or make you feel some type of way, like maybe about the work that you do or your gifts or something like that. They're trying to demean the gifts, trying to poke at you, but you're not having it. You're continuing doing what you do. Something about the here and now and knowing. Know some moves. Know some moves. I've been in. I've been in. Know some moves. I've been in the house. Somebody's been trying to abuse something there. It says know some moves. Vibes. No vibes. No vibes. Bump. Bump. Now. Bump now. Something about a house. Saving a house. Saving a house. 7. I don't want to say sisters. 7 sisters? Is there something? 7 sisters is something to do with the constellations. Why is that ringing a bell to me? 7 sisters is something to do with the constellations. 7 sisters. Even us. Even us. Now even us. So says Bob. Just out of nowhere it's gonna stop me and say Bob. Bob. Bob knew some. Newsome or knew some? Are you saying Newsome? Bob Newsome? I swear. Bob knew some. Up. Somebody's so vain. This is something about a narcissist. Bob knew. It says pink, little pink houses for you and me. For you and me. Little pink houses, new pink houses. Meditate. It says bomb, new pink houses. Then envy. Bomb, new pink house. That's so crazy because I seen, look, it says womb. One womb. One womb. Why are you saying one? Buses, buses, business. Business. Kevin. Hone Phone in. Phone in. Phone in. What, someone's phoning in a bomb threat? Something about a bomb. Kevin views. Kevin's views. Kevin views us. One. Somebody's viewing somebody as already a team. New phone. What? Okay, hold on a second, man. Somebody's viewing somebody as a team. Thank you so much, Mama. The Seven Sisters. There's something to do with constellations, isn't it? Yeah, words jump out to me. Something somber. There's something wise in wisdom, hone in wisdom, okay? Point of view. Take a new point of view. Somber, something about sleeping, rest. Kevin uses. Somebody got a bus. They got a bus. Men in Black, mob. In mob. In mob when somebody was in a secret society. In mob when I use son. Someone used their son. Mission up. New mission. He says Bob. I swear, what is Bob got? Bob on new mission. Up on new mission. Upon new mission. BBBKV. BVVBBK. Books. In books. There's something in books. In his new book. She knew he missing you. I'm telling you. Somebody can see that somebody is thinking about you. This says poison. Poison his. It says Mike Bush. Push. New Mike. Someone's pushing a new motorcycle. Mob is on. Why is it saying that? Mob is on. Sister? What? Your sister put you in a position because there's something to do with the sister. Pushes in. Wish Wish on, wish on, wishes on, wishes on puke, pike, bomb, wishes, wish. What is that song? Is it Beautiful Girls? Beautiful Girls. Like they're wishing on a downfall, on their downfall, that you bomb. She, no. She, no. She, no. Spike, no spike, no bike. Unwise. Something's unwise. Unwise. Saying a no. No. Kiss me. Kiss me. Unwise. Unwise. Spun. Woman. Women. Spin women. Pins women. Pins women. Buke. Be in on. Be in on. Okay, be in on. For some reason I want to use both of these B's together. What is out here that's showing that? Menu. On the menu. What is on the menu? Okay, something on the menu. Spun menu. Spun men. Woe men. Woe men. Human. No, there's not humans, because that's not an A. Okay. Showman. Showman. Spin. Sins. How sins. Someone shows men how sins. How sin. Open. Buick. There's no C. Business. Open business. There's something open business. I'm telling you something about a business. Open business. Open business. A book. A book on how poems. Open in show. Open show in keeps what bombs? They keep bombs? Why are you talking about bombs? Keeps somebody in home. In home. Something to do with a home. Keeping them in the house. Peak. Spoken. Spoken. Woman. pink. Someone keeps spoken. Shine. SOS. Some kind of the same old shit. It says meow. Use your instinct. Okay. Pin. KIP. I'm saying that for some reason. Me. Open home, open house, bow, been in West Virginia. I don't know. It says Owen. Mine. Skip me in. Owen. Skip me in. Keeps me in. Bowing. Bow. How? Who? Whose? Somebody kin to me? Who's crying now? Who's crying now? Seek me. In. I'm who. Somebody got sober. Spunk. I'm spunky. Saying Bob. Y'all take that as it resonates. Bob. Something about booze. Mess. In mess. I'm in mess. Who in mess? Who up? Bunk. How we vibe. Somebody misses you. Upon miss upon. Vibe. How we vibe. Somebody misses how y'all flowed together. Piss on. Bum. Okay. Envy. It says Kevin. Bub. Movies. Monday. Move on. Is move on. Sup. B. What's up? What's something being? What's up? Okay. Eons. Why does it say movie? Movies on. Movies on me. West. Pub. Hive. His. He's up. He's up on the fucking movies. What? Okay, he's up on movies. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Then it leaves those. Bob is the only thing I can seem to come up with the two B's. But it seems like them two B's are supposed to go together for some reason. Bombs up, bombs his new house. Bombs his new house. Show up. He shows up. Shows up in a movie? Movie shows up. Shows up in movie. Shows up in movie. Ken? Something is sunken. Someone looks different. No moves. It says no moves. Or new moves. UPS. Y'all, there's somebody that's totally mistaken. Hold on a minute, I'll tell you in a second. Let me say this, okay? It's something to this effect, okay? Say like I wear a bandana, okay? Because of my injury and that, to protect my head right there, okay? It's like someone else was like wearing a bandana or something, or similar clothes or something to yours, something to that effect, maybe driving a similar car or something to that effect. And someone just assumed, it was you, because you have to wear, your bandana or whatever. Someone assumed that they saw you because someone was trying to make them think that it was you. But they never seen that person face to face, seen you from a distance, or seen that person from a distance, and just assumed that it was you. But that's what that person was trying to make them think, okay? And this person has realized that they were being deceived, okay? From the heavens to seed the world, yeah? Then it went to shit, so their sky dad, the hunter, came down to collect them. Maybe he found 6 and 1 got left. Something to that effect. But the 7th heard humanity crying for magic, and so she came back. That's Venus. Yeah, it's something to that effect. I know it's something to do with the 7 sisters. Okay? And we're in the time of the divine feminine being acknowledged, y'all. This second half of this year, this 2025, is leading into the rising of the divine feminine. Okay, I'm telling you, it's big change coming out. Okay, 1010, it shows up there. But it's something. All these prophecies, all these things that were we were led to believe they were myths and fake. It's not. It's true. It's real. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. Something about November. We got Moe's. Some more. No, not more. Some up. Some ups and downs. It keeps saying sin. Now it's saying skin. Skins. Skins. What? Women? Bones? Why, where does that come from? Bones, men. Women. Vibes. Vibes on. Soon view me. Soon view me up, no problem. Bunkins. What is that? Bunkins. Something right there. They're really wanting me to Huckbins. Saying something about views me as your husband. They want you to view them as your husband. We in some new skin. New skin. Somebody wants you to be their husband. It says point of view. You're going to start some kind of new life. Like in a safe house. Why it says that, but it does. Mess home. Mess in home. Show me. Shown me. Shown me, i.e. shown me. Shown somebody a new way of being. It says spin, sink. Sink in. Let something sink in. Something is sinking in. Up. Vaughn. Somebody named Vaughn. Show me. Show me in. It says veins. You can see all my fucking veins. There ain't shit fucking wrong with my veins. I don't shoot nothing. Wives me. Vibes. What do you say? Pumpkin. Spunkin. Bunkin. Bumpkin. Somebody's a country bumpkin. Bumpkin. So bumpkin. He so bumpkin. Why do you say that? Wise, we see some kind of shine. We see shine on. We shine on, and we all shine on. The music and the stars and the sun. Bump, somekin kiss. Shine on, we shine on, okay? Bob, That's the name that's out here, Bob. Is Bob O Collective something? Or are we talking about Bob and Fight Club? With the big boobs. I don't know why I'm getting Star Dragon, but I'm getting Star Dragon, y'all. Let me find out what's up. Bon voyage. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's leaving. What? Pick a bone with you. Wish. One wish. One wish. One wish. Use one wish. On. Use one wish on. Family? I'm on one wish. Use one wish on me, us, one wish on us, one wish on us. This is Omen. Biomen, open bio, Men in Black, Mike, seek, seen, Mike seen something, Mike seen his bio, open bio. See what these got to say about it. Somebody's seen an open bio. Some new news. Some kind of new news. Someone received some kind of new news. His news. Open. Hope. No. Hope. Hope is. Hope on. You. Envy. I'm miss us. It says all of that. Y'all take what resonates. Woo, doggy, baby. It says dominance. Believe in yourself. Number 2. That's all about independence and self-sufficiency, okay? It says surrender. Letting go of the darkness. How beautiful these cards are. That shit's so fucking beautiful. It says tranquility, harmonious in action. Just be. They're telling you not to take any kind of action, just to live in a state of grace, joy. That you don't need to take any kind of action at this point. That divine is doing something in your favor, okay? And you just need to believe in this miracles, okay? Something about a phone. It says bliss, cherishing the day. Living in the here and now, y'all. I can't make it up. Something about a phone, in use, in phone, use in phone. Use in phone. In phone, on phone, was on phone. It says swine. Swine. It says nope. 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 MK. No MK Ultra. In-house. Use house. Hopes you use the house. Someone hopes you use the house. Home. Be home. Been home. Sins. Been sins. Unopened. 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 Something's been unopened. There's a note or something. It's saying something about that's going to bring in the sun. It's going to bring in the sun. Sun is open. Open sun. Open sun. Hoping sun. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just got triggered. Oh my God. Something about opening a business. It's saying something about opening a business, okay? With the sun. He hopes. What in the hell? Man, I swear this is showing like an ex of yours or something. Their son is a fan of yours. Be on show. Be on show. Be open. Be open on show. Be open on show. Show. Be open in show. Open us. Open us. In us. Something is in us. In us. Something lives within us. The answers. The answers are in us. It says the mission. The mission is in us. Show us how. Show us how. I swear it's saying it. Show us how now. Something about new options. Spoon. Someone was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. I'm telling you. Spoon wishes. Someone was eating mush. She tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family. It says Nike. Be Nike. That's a warrior. That's a fighter. That's a... Nike is all about war and strategy. A bike. Mush. Someone had a wreck on a bike. I swear it all kind of looks like that someone had some type of wreck and they got this big house and they want you to come and help them. Like they want to pay you to help them. But this person has a hidden agenda because they're in love with you, but they're not saying that. Nebo Road. That's the name of a road. Nebo Road. Wish you some hope. Hope, no matter ifs and buts, hope is the conduct for miracles. It says shops now. Shops now. I shop now. Looking for the perfect fit. Mike and Ben. Mike and Ben, us. Shop now. Shop in now. Vow. Someone made a vow. Bushes. God dang it. Okay, let me tell you something about the bushes, okay? Kim's out here. I didn't even see her. Kim wishes. Yeah, Kim wishes. Ben wishing. Crying over something. Crying up. Why do I see or best offer? Someone trying to sell somebody's house? New houses. New pink houses. She's in up. She's in app. In app. In up. In up. On. Bob. Okay. Uses me in house. Something to do with a fucking house. Okay, I'm gonna put this books on us. Books on spies on me. Spies on me. Bow ink. Hunk. I bow. Someone's surrendering. Bow in. Vows. Taking vows. And pies. Pies on me, spies on me. Bunk. Bob spies on me. Somebody's got to give you some type of wish fulfillment. They owe it to you. Take that as a resonates. Me. Sob. No. November. Homes. Me be. Some. Maybe some envy. Somebody is so envious. Could be your baby's daddy. Remember, I started this reading feeling like you might have some kind of something to say. You got some kind of you were granted child support or something like that, and they never paid. That shit's been accumulating. Somehow, this motherfucker has come into a lot of money. But it's not good. It's not good that they come into a lot of money. It's going to kill them or something. Because they're narcissist. It says dominance. Believing in yourself. Enlightenment. Moving forward. Take that as it resonates, y'all. Vision. Contemplating the future. Okay. Let's see what the birthday book says for today. July 4th. Y'all, I do not recommend that you go anywhere or do anything tonight. Don't celebrate war. I'm telling you. They call it independence, but it ain't. This is about motherfuckers damn war. Why? Okay, why else would they blast fireworks? Fireworks looks like bombs. Why would they blast them if they're not trying to celebrate or usher in war? The concept of war with the 4th of July. I'm telling you, the sleeper cells have an agenda, a mission for this 4th of July. plainly. All the signs are there. They've been showing you. Iran said, yo, you're America. Well, we got all kinds of fucking sleeper cells over there in America. We're fixing to wake them up. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing on 4th of July. I'm telling you. What is it exactly? What are you celebrating when you go and watch those fireworks? What is it exactly? Anyway, it says the birthday of dedication. One for all and all for one. This is a collective mentality. The highest good for all. Okay? That's what you need to focus on. It's not what you need to be is wholeness, oneness, coming together. Okay? It's saying the life lesson is objectivity. Okay? Be objective in your discernment. See things for the highest good, not just for one, for self, but what's truly good for you is truly good for others, for everybody else. Okay, but be objective about it. Your point of view, the statements that you make. Understand that those are seeds. Words are seeds, okay? And you can say them in whatever form or way you want to say them. If you plant that seed, if it comes out of your mouth and you plant that seed into the universe, it's going to grow. So you need to be mindful about the objectivity of what is for the highest good, okay? Before something may be getting revealed or you may hold the truth, but is the truth being exposed for the highest good? Is that for the highest good? Okay? Or is it just better just to let something lie, let something go, quit giving it energy, and it'll die, okay? Which is for the highest good. Use objectivity, okay? That's what they're saying. It says the way forward is to understand that an open mind to the alternative viewpoints is expansive. That's exactly what I just said, okay? Determine whether it's for the highest good before you just use tact, y'all, okay? It says your luck maker is to trust your hunches or gut instinct. Listen to yourself. You're courageous and generous. The dark part, the downside is that you're self-sacrificing. You don't speak up for yourself when it comes to these situations, okay? And you need to speak up for yourself for the highest good, okay? And let me tell you, the narcissist being that's in this energy is going to try everything to flip it around and make it you be at fault, okay? Just be reserved when it comes to that. It's, okay, that's what you think. Don't even give them if that's what you think, okay? Go be authentic. Doesn't matter what their thought of you is. Okay? The only thoughts that you should be concerned is in what God thinks about you and yourself and what you think about yourself. Because what's truly good for you is good for collective. Okay? It says here, you may want to go out and do some type of communal work, like volunteering maybe to go read books to the elderly, or this is pointing to doing some type of generous work, or generous being generous with your time. You don't always have to be generous with money, okay? That's something big time that the government and all has placed. They put all this value on money, man. But you can be generous with being helpful, being a listener. Uh, Maybe you have a book or something that you might want to offer to somebody or something to that effect. Okay, but you don't. It don't always all come down to money. Okay, you have more than money as far as abundance goes. Okay, but they're telling you to be like a go out and help. It says shared human bonds and goals are extremely important and often dedicate yourself to defending people's wider interest. It's like you're fighting for individuality. Kind of like Rosa Parks. She went to the front of the bus and sat at the front of the bus. Okay? That small gesture impacted so many lives. That small little gesture, that courage, that bravery that she took that step. It impacted, influenced so many lives. Okay? See, I'll take that as it resonates, okay? It says, look, so whoever, it's something to do with, like, volunteering, taking a chance, but it's all for the highest good. Whatever it is, it's gonna bring about the highest good. Okay, it says, who cares what you heard? None of my business. Okay, because you're the authenticity. Something November, man, is that a Sagittarius? I swear, is November Sagittarius? I believe that's Sagittarius. Let's see. November. Let's see what it is. Because I think that's Sagittarius. Let me see. November's part Scorpio. How did I know that? I kept hearing Scorpio, but I think that the other half of November is Sagittarius. November. From like the 20th on, I believe is Sagittarius. And then it's, man, but how many times is it point? Yeah. November, the end of November is Sagittarius, the beginning is Scorpio. How many times is it going to point to Scorpio? There's something up with Scorpio. Let's find out what Scorpio has as far as information in this book, because there's so much information in this book. It's hard to find exactly what. Who is this? This is Leo. Scorpio's gonna be, that's Libra. Libra's the first part of the October, and the latter part of October is Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, it says water sign, we know. It says the ruling planet is Mars, the warrior. Another ruling planet is Pluto, the destroyer. So this Scorpio is a fighter. The tarot card is death, a regeneration. It's saying that the Scorpio is a fighter. What? A fighter for emotions. Fight for their emotions to be heard. Okay, because there's something about a regeneration. They usher in change. It says favorable colors: red, black, and purple. Somebody may be wearing red, black, or purple. For some reason, I'm seeing like a purple, something to do with a purple, maybe a purple shirt. Okay. The driving force is transformation. I told you, Scorpios usher in transformation. Okay, and it says, the personal statement for Scorpios: I reinvent and renew myself. I reinvent and renew myself. Okay, Their intense stare seems to look right into another person's soul. What it says about a Scorpio. That's funny. Scorpios are fascinated by the unknown and the unanswered mysteries of life. It says original mind has the ability to combine logic and intuition so they can immediately get right to the heart of the matter or the root of the problem. They are often magnetic personalities and excellent strategists who seem to be able to hypnotize other people to do whatever they want. Whenever and however they choose to direct their awesome energy, they have enormous resilience and staying power, as well as potential to overcome obstacles and attract good fortune into their lives. The pitfalls of jealousy, sarcasm, vindictiveness, possessiveness, and stubbornness. These are words sometimes associated with Scorpio. There is no denying that the potential for these negative personality traits lie deep within them, like a sting in the tail. The most curious thing, though, is that Scorpios are often the first to admit their ugly traits. Instead of taking control of them, they frequently allow them to dominate or drive them. In other words, they can sting themselves in the tail with their compulsive and obsessiveness and are therefore their own worst enemy. Take that as it resonates. Scorpio is their own worst enemy. All right, I hope that resonated with y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. If you enjoyed it or if it resonated with you for entertainment purposes only, if you were entertained, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Helps the algorithms of YouTube and helps other people find the channel, okay? Really? That's wild. You're a Scorpio? You're a Scorpio, Mama Blitz? Blizz? Give me a spirit animal. What does the collective need to be? I almost put that in the wrong box. The deer. Gentle. You can be gentle with yourself. You have. That is why. That's kind of wild. I'm just going to say. Because Virgos and Cancer. I mean, you got the two water signs in that Virgo. You kind of contradict yourself quite often, don't you? I'm just saying. Because Virgos usually focus on money more than anything, and the Cancer Scorpio focused on emotions, and they don't. That's I believe that you get mixed up. Golly. Well, what gives you the strength and what gives you the power is that Cancer Moon combination. Okay? Use your intuition on everything. Okay? Because it all don't have to make sense like the Virgo says that it does. It don't have to make sense. Okay? It just needs to make sense to you. Okay? Gentleness. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of the spirit animal echoes the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. Live from your gut instinct. Use what is for the highest good, okay? That is, like I said, what's truly good for you is good for collective. What is truly good for you. It says boundaries, I'm telling you, in transition. What's truly good for you is good for collective, okay? Lightness and gentleness, okay? It is time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them a reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it is possible to manifest your vision. Stop waiting and doubting. You have to believe it's possible. Joy's right around the corner. You just have to believe that it's possible. And anything is possible, God said. God said anything is possible. If you can think it, it can be. If you have what? Faith. Faith. Faith can turn around a whole situation just by believing in it. Got two today. It says, I feel like reading them both together because they both damn near say the same thing. It says, we are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you're alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Comparing yourself to others will keep you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame, and it continues to separate you from your blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey, which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. We're in divine intervention right now in this current state of this 3D reality. Right now, the divine feminine is being patient and waiting on divine. We turn to Job. Job said, Job trusts in his Redeemer. There's no coincidences. It says, how long will you torment my soul and break me in pieces with words? These 10 times you have reproached me. You are not ashamed that you have wronged me? And if indeed I have erred, my error remains with me. If indeed you exalt yourself against me and plead my disgrace against me, know then that God has wronged me and has surrounded me with his net. If I cry out concerning wrong, I am not heard. If I cry aloud, there is no justice. He has fenced up my way so that I cannot pass, and he has set darkness in my path. He has stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head. This is because of not having faith, okay? This is because of not having faith that you'll receive these things, okay? It says, he breaks me down on every side and I am gone, to make you have a rebirth. That you're not the same person, okay? You're being reborn, okay? Losing that want to say, this is unfair, this ain't fair, this ain't fair. Understand and know that God has a plan, and if you surrender to that plan, it'll go a lot smoother. Okay. And it says, he breaks me down on every side. My hope has uprooted like a tree. He has also kindled his wrath against me, because he loves you. Okay, I'm just saying. And he counts me as one of his enemies. His troops come together and build up their roads against me. They encamp all around my tent. Because you keep hollering, this is unfair, this ain't fair, this is unfair, blase, blase. Let that shit go. It says, he has removed my brothers far from me, and my acquaintances are completely estranged from me. My relatives have failed, and my close friends have forgotten me. Those who dwell in my house and my maidservants count me as a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. Now, somebody's been pushed out in the cold, the black sheep, okay? I call my servant, but he gives no answer. I beg him with my mouth. My breath is offense to my wife, and I am repulsive to the children of my own body. Even young children despise me. I arise, and they speak against me. All my close friends arbor me, and those whom I love have turned against me. My bone clings to my skin and to my flesh, and I have escaped by the skin of my teeth. Have pity on me, O you my friend, for the hand of God has struck me. Why do you persecute me as God does, and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were written. Oh, that they were inscribed in a book, that they were engraved on a rock, with an iron pen and lead forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives, For I know that my Redeemer lives, and he shall stand at the last on the earth. And after my skin is destroyed, this I know, that in my flesh I shall see God, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another. How my heart yearns within me. If you should say, how shall we persecute him? Since the root of the matter is found in me, be afraid of the sword for yourself. For wrath brings the punishment of the sword, that you may know there is judgment. Okay, it's plainly saying, be careful how you speak to yourself, and be careful how you, that speaking yourself unkindly is like an abomination to God, because he lives within you. He created you. You're perfect in his eyes. And when you speak unkindly towards yourself, that's like placing a fucking a big X on you, saying persecute me, drag me through the mud, so on and so forth. Okay, to speak unkindly of yourself, and so on and so forth. Okay. But this here is talking about to remove yourself from it. That God, when you keep trying to put yourself in the way, okay, you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking yourself when you keep putting when you say, okay, God, I surrender, and you don't truly surrender. You keep jumping in the way. It's like cursing yourself, your own self. Be careful not to use the sword against your own self, it says in Job 19:29. Be afraid of the sword for yourself. Okay, this is all about words and how you use them and having faith. Because he says no matter all this that's went on and took place in my life, I still believe in you, God, and I still believe that you have a purpose, because this is of the flesh. This is nothing compared to my eternity with you, okay? And using the right language and words. Words are so important, y'all. It says in this Bible that Jesus Christ, you will not be judged on your works. You're not going to be judged on your works. Understand that. You're going to be judged on your words. For sure. Jesus Christ will judge you on the words. It's nothing to do with your works. Your works are not getting you into heaven. Okay? A lot of that is words that you speak to yourself, because he lives within you. And I get it, y'all. I'm human. I know. Sometimes I be like, doubt. That's the devil. That's the devil lying to you. Okay? Because every single one of us, every single individual that he birthed onto this earth, we all have a specialness, unique specialness that he gave to each and every individual one of us. So he sees us all as extreme special. You understand? Every single one of us, the good, the bad, the ugly. It don't matter what you think about that person. Your idea of that person has nothing to do with their relationship with God. Understand that. Okay? Use your words. Be kind. Be kind. Being kind to others is being kind to yourself. That don't mean be run over by others, okay? Only within us. Within us. Everything that we need is right here. It lies within us. Okay? And having a relationship with God. Listen, I'm guilty of the same things as you are. I'm human just like you are. I wake up, might have had some kind of fucked up dream that I can't remember everything. It makes me feel like I'm in some kind of state of mind of what the fuck, okay? And sometimes I talk shit to myself. I start going, questioning it, okay? Questioning it. And then I kind of just stop, collaborate, and listen, okay? I say, okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. I cannot bury myself into this rabbit hole of darkness of whatever this might be. Why am I thinking like that? What is causing me to do that, okay? And whatever that is, it's something to do with a narcissist relationship with, we're going to say, a close energy. Could be family. It's somebody that you don't want to acknowledge that they're a narcissist. You don't want to acknowledge it. But their narcissism has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying. I hear you. Anyway, y'all, the best advice that I can give you is quit worrying about what. See, that's easier said than done. If something is making you feel upset and something is making you, man, you're kind of triggering me. Don't repeatedly put yourself in that situation. Man, this is hard to say, because there's some, I want to say there's exceptions to that rule, okay? Because there's something, okay, say for instance you have, God, this is hard to say. This is hard to say. It's hard to say. We'll say it like this. We'll use your sister as an example. Okay. Say your sister has children. Okay. And those children are freaking attached to you. Them kids love you. Okay. They love you. Okay. But your sister's a narcissist. Okay. And you know, they say just to walk away from the narcissist, don't even let them near. But you have to be around your sister in order to be around these kids that love you. Okay? You have to be around, if you're in that if you're in a situation as such. Okay? They tell you, because you can spot the narcissist behavior immediately. Okay? The best thing to do is not to give it any kind of information whatsoever. Don't give them any kind of, just let them be acting like that. Just let them be acting like that. And because they're going to try to turn it around immediately. Because if you say, what's wrong with you? All of a sudden you're mad, or you're the one that's done, you're acting crazy because you ask them what the fuck was wrong with them. Something like that. If you give them any kind of anything, they're going to use it. Just keep going over there and visiting your grandkids or your niece and nephew or what have you. Just keep doing it. And they can act crazy and be some type of way. If it's too much for you to handle, you may have to make a sacrifice and walk the fuck away completely. I know that's not fair to the children or what have you, but I'm feeling like you're about to cut something out that you are seeing clearly. For some reason, you saw it. You saw it forever, and did not want to see it. You did not want to see it. You didn't want it to be true. But it's true. You did not want them to be a narcissist. You kept thinking, well, maybe I'm just... and making excuses. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm thinking, maybe it's me. But every single time you're around them, every time you can feel it, you can see it, you can... every time, it ain't you. Holding them boundaries, boy. That's the best thing you can do. It says competition. It says endings. That's over with. It says divine masculine. The competition is over. This divine masculine is leaving a situation. Broken trust. They're going to make some kind of proposal to you. This is so crazy, y'all. I just want to be out of this fucked up energy, man. What's going to take us out of this fucked up energy, man? I swear. You know, most people want a fucking little stable place to live, what have you. There's something about it makes me feel trapped. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm just going to talk honest with you. There's something about having a house or paying rent somewhere. It makes me feel trapped as fuck. Then I got all these motherfuckers talking about find you a place. It's not against the law to not want to be fucking trapped in a motherfucking building. I swear, man. But if you go out there trying it, you're looked at as some type of way because you're homeless. I'm not fucking homeless. I have my car. My car is my home. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Home is where the heart is, right? Well, my heart don't sit in this fucking apartment. I'll tell you right now, I feel trapped in this fucking shit. I was manipulated into getting this. Oh. Because I had a stupid little job that I didn't even fucking care to have. I was helping somebody. Didn't say no when I should have. And then the narcissists think that they got you trapped. And then you fucking buck up and fucking do something. They're telling you to think rationally before you just jump and do something. This, man, this half of June, this half of this year is going to be explosive. I got to tell y'all, man. Y'all need to prepare. Really prepare for what you're going to see is going to be so unbelievable, and what you're going to experience is going to be so unbelievable on this other half of this year. I guess home base, but you're paying the rent and shit, and you're not able to go and explore and have adventures like you want. You know, I don't mind going out and doing it by myself or what have you, but I'd like to have somebody to share it with. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about replacement. Man, I was homeless in my car. Never mind. You don't know the story, but anyway, I'm not gonna explain all of that. I enjoyed the freedom. I enjoyed the freedom. This here feels like a fucking jail sentence or something. Being around... Okay, I'm not going to get into that part right now. We're already 3 hours into the reading. There's a realization about the people that you surround yourself with. You're having a realization. Somebody's having a realization. Okay? Is it better to be in that situation or to step into the unknown? In my opinion, the cards say step into the unknown. Okay? Okay. Anyway. Getting in this apartment gave them an opportunity to fuck up my car. Because my car was my escape. Because I can live in my car. It didn't bother me to live in my car. These motherfuckers knew it. And so they fucked my car up to make me be stuck. Anyway, all that's going to change. It's all going to get better. All I know is just to keep going, keep moving forward, and inevitably it'll change. Something's going to change. Just stop repeating the same patterns. It says 45 to 50 mental illness. Chains come together. Something is chained together. Learn a lesson, accept it, use it for the higher good. Walking away with knowledge and elevation. There's your damn, there it is. Walk away with knowledge and elevation. If you've been wondering if you should walk away, say walk away. But how? Okay. Should collective just walk the fuck away? Just walk away from any kind of expectation or anything like that and just start some kind of new plan? Say yes. They say yes, you need to just walk away. The next half of this year is going to lead us to a new reality. It's not so much as feeling stuck. It's hard to explain it. There's pluses. There's pluses to a home base. And then there's... Why can't I come up with the words? I can't come up with the words right now, what I'm trying to say. The area, the environment is like trying to stagnate you. Trying to put you in a box. Like a jail sentence. It's not so much as the home base itself. It feels more closed in than the freedom of just getting in your car and just going and living. You can't do both. You can't afford it. The confinement, exactly. The confinement. The confinement. It makes you feel closed in. It's the environment, though. It's whatever's going on in this environment. This is a fucking plot. It's a plot. There's a narcissist that is like paying motherfuckers to keep you in this mindset. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Okay? And there's going to come a point when you're going to just go, fuck all this motherfucking shit. This shit ain't important to me. This shit ain't nothing but an illusion. You know how many times I've lost everything? Everything. I'm talking about down to fucking one pair of panties, one pair of shorts, and a shirt. And everything else gone. You know how many times that's happened to me? You know how many times it just rebuilds right back up? This shit ain't nothing. This stuff ain't nothing. You know what? That is crazy that you said that. No rent in exchange for healthy meal preparations. Because I feel like that somebody is wanting you to come and like maintain their home or something. And it gives you freedom to do whatever, except they just need you to maintain their home or something to that effect. I'm telling you, like you're going to get this opportunity. Okay? It's something like that, okay? Same star. Maybe. I think it's just the water side part. I'm a Cancer. It's something like that, man. What the fuck? This person, everything in me is telling me that they told you, that somebody told you they did this type of work or something, okay? But their work, it doesn't make sense. These motherfuckers go to different countries and shit to do this fucking... They're lying. This person is like an undercover agent, some kind of FBI, CIA, or something like that. I mean, who is a construction worker that goes to fucking different countries? Who? I'm just saying. This person feels some type of way because in your childhood, I swear, this is so crazy. Y'all take it as it resonates. This person feels some type of way because in your childhood, there was competition. This person saw you as the perfect fit, and they picked the societal, what society should think that they should pick instead of you. And all these years have gone by. And all they think about is you and what could have been and why they should have picked you. I'm telling you. Take it as it resonates. I'm about to go because I'm hungry and yeah. But y'all take this reading as it resonates. There's stuff all the time that I say, oh, don't let me forget to tell collective, and I can't remember. I can't remember. Let me get some kind of inspiration. Give me an inspiration card. Give me a card with inspiration. Inspire me. Let's see. We'll use the Wild Goddess. Whoa. It says Grace and the Gardener. The Gardener says, weed out negativity and toxic thoughts to clear your way for new growth that is sure to come if you add habits that heal your life. Grace says, forgive yourself and anyone else in your situation, even if you or they do not deserve it. To forgive is to mirror the divine forces who love us. And then it says, angel and lover. You may soon encounter a person or events that will benefit you in ways that seem like it have angelic origins. You may be called to be an angel for a lover because you healed somebody. With love, all things are possible. For love replaces your confusing doubts and weakening fears with faith in yourself and others. What is the key? What is the key word in this? What is the key word? There's 2 key words on this. Actually, 3. With love, anything is possible. Love is the most powerful energy that exists. And people say that it's not real. Jesus said it was. Jesus said it was. Jesus said that it's the most powerful energy, and that Jesus said that love exists. It's real. It's real. It's a real thing. Okay? Yeah, silence is possible. I mean, that is powerful. Silence. Look. I swear. Look at that. It says walk-ins. ABCs. What do you want to say out of the ABCs? I've done did those. Hold on. There's something, some kind of... I swear, if I pull 4 letters out of here and 4 letters spell love, I'm going to fucking trip. I'm just going to get, like, just a few. Because it's wanting to say something. We say speak. We say speak. This says speak. Also says peaks. Ask. Some kind of hope. Look at this. Embarrassed. Someone's embarrassed. I swear to God, there it is, y'all. As someone's depressed. Something for the highest good. P.O. Pose. Pose as. Pose as. Drama queen. Ape. Pake. So pake. This is what they want me to show y'all. So, okay. Speak, spoke, spoken, spoke, a spoke. You're a spoke in the wheel. The wheel is turning. Look, but it takes all of us. If even one of the spokes pop out, that wheel is not going to turn. Got to have all them spokes. Without them spokes, the wheel's not going to turn. You're a spoke in the wheel. Understand? Takes all of us. It starts here, but it takes all of us as a collective to build up this energy of faith, hope, joy. Something better's coming out of this. Keep that in your mind. Something better, something grand, something great, something, because I have faith in God, that God is going to turn this around. I believe. I believe. Look, the footprint. I believe in what others... I've seen these. I know these are real. Faith works. Faith does work. Why? Okay, I'm fixing to go because I've already got into this 3.5 hours. God dang, it don't even feel like it. Sometimes a 20-minute video feels like 4 hours, and sometimes a 3-hour video feels like 20 minutes. That's so crazy, y'all. I love it. Is there something else that you're... Because for some reason I can't go. I can't just go until it says it's time. So something else that I've got to say. The age of melt. The age of melt. What? Ice core sampling. The age of melt. They saying something about something's melting. Something stopped working. Oh my God. The very first word is stopped working. It was stuck. It says stopped working. It was stuck. That's what you need to hear. It says she was unable to get out. She had to leave it there. And as far as she knows, it's still stuck. You got to leave whatever that is that's stuck. And as far as you know, you need to be disconcerted with it. Because as far as you know, it's still going to be stuck. Something is stuck, okay? It stopped working. It's time to leave it. She had to leave it. You hear me? She had to leave it. You just need to know that you're the one that God is talking to. You need to know that you're the one, if you are the one that God is talking to. I'm not really understanding that. Know this, okay? Know that when Jesus Christ died on that cross, he asked for a gift for all of us from God. He says, Father, because Jesus walked, he was the Father. He had the Spirit within him, okay? And the other humans that were walking around him didn't. They didn't have that gift at that time. That gift didn't come to the humans until the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. And when he sacrificed, all that you have to do is to call on Jesus Christ and awaken the Holy Spirit that lives within you. That's the gift that Jesus gave. He asked the Father to give us a piece, a little tiny spark of God. So we're all, every person born has that little essence of God within them. And the way to awaken it is to accept Jesus Christ and to know Jesus Christ. Okay? We all have that. Okay? And it's up to all of us. Listen, the chosen is a being of energy that we as collective create. This being of energy, the divine feminine that Jesus is coming back for, because he's coming back for his bride. Understand that part. Okay? Each of us chosen for our own, just like I said, he gave us all our own special gifts, our own special, there's a special spark that lies within each one of us that is individual, that is not the same as the other one, as the other sparks of other people, okay? Knowing without seeing. Love is knowing without seeing. Faith. Because look, people say all the time, how can you believe in something you can't see? Well, you know what? They told me that this stuff around me is oxygen. Only thing I can do is believe that it's fucking oxygen. I can't see it. I can't see carbon dioxide neither. But that shit exists, right? So when a doubter comes to you and tells you, how can you believe in something you can't see? You believe that carbon dioxide exists, right? You believe that oxygen exists, right? Okay, well, show me what it looks. Show me what carbon dioxide looks like. Show me what oxygen looks like for me to believe that it's real. That's cop out. You hear me? I'm just saying. And if you believe in miracles, then you will receive miracles. If you're an unbeliever, you're not going to receive miracles. You're not going to be able to see them. What? You've died 11 times and live each day knowing without faith that there's no hope. How are you manifesting miracles? You just contradicted yourself. You live every day knowing that there's no hope. Are you kidding me? Are there only ones? They think they're the only ones. They didn't feel good. I hear ya. I'm not sure. Okay, you're going back and forth. You're hot and cold. Life, whatever your name is. And no, God has a purpose for each. Okay. Listen, y'all, we've all lived hard lives. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna be right blunt in your face. Everybody, because it's their perspective of the life that they're living. And everybody sees their life as harder than the next person's. No matter what it is, it depends on whatever their circumstances. Okay, like if they're really filthy rich and they're out of their special whatever that is a hardship for them. You hear me? I'm just saying. You think living is easy? I mean, hell, look how you come in. Look how you come into the world. Was that easy? Was that an easy thing? I don't think so. Why was you crying if it was an easy thing to come into this world? Okay? Nobody said that this world was going to be easy. It never said that anywhere. In fact, you chose to come to this world because it's not easy. Your soul made a contract to grow. You hear me? Your soul made a contract to grow. You came here because it's not easy, because life is hard. Okay? So you could grow, so your soul could grow. To heck with this. You got to take care of this so you can continue to live and grow, okay? But this doesn't mean shit in the big scheme, in the big picture of it all, okay? Your soul is here to grow. You have to go through hardships. The best way to learn is through pain. Pain will teach you faster than anything else. You'll learn through pain. Not so much. People say that all the time. Life is what we make it. No, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. There's destiny there too. You understand? There's you have a covenant with God. Your soul has a covenant with God. God's already got a plan. God already knows the whole fucking plan. He knows everything from start to finish before you even come down here and try it. Yeah, I'm about to go too. All right, y'all. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Y'all stay golden. Don't lose the faith. Okay? As far as Divine is asking you just to be in joy and in gratitude, that something is being worked out, okay? And I'm being told for you to throw it all away. Throw the shit away that's being stuffed up in your closet. Throw the shit away that's shoved in the drawer, in your junk drawer. Throw that shit the fuck away. Get prepared. Start getting things prepared and organized. You hear what I'm saying? Throw that shit away. You don't need it. Why do you need all those fucking clothes? Why do you need that shit? Why do you need... You probably got fucking socks in your sock drawer that you've had for 10 fucking years. Why do you need those socks when you got brand new socks right beside them? Like, why? You understand what I'm saying? Simplify it all down. Clean it up and remove it so you can make space for the new. Okay? Take that as what I gotta say. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. I'm fixing to go. Y'all stay golden. Y'all stay golden. Yes, I enjoyed living in my car. I really did enjoy living in my car, except for when they would attack my car and try to tear up my car. Because that made me be, like, unstable. Because when I was in my car, I was doing good. I was doing good till I came back to this fucking town. I got manipulated through... As soon as I come back to this fucking town, they tore up my car because they knew I was going to leave again. That's all I can tell you, okay? And there you go. Just saying, and paid motherfuckers to come and fuck it up even more when I was trying to get it fixed. You have no idea. But anyway, I'm good. I'm good. I can give a fuck about it. But I'm fixing to throw everything away. I was trying to hang on to some stuff so I could give it to somebody. Because I hate to throw stuff away that's useful and that still works and stuff like that. I was hanging on to it so I could give it to somebody. You know what? The shit's about to go in the motherfucking dumpster, okay? All of it. To keep you stuck. Ain't that some fucked up shit? Man, that's some fucked up shit that they'll do that to your car and shit like that. I mean, that's not... You don't fuck with their shit. Anyway, everything's about to change, y'all. Just be ready for it. You can feel it in the energy that something's going on. So right now, you need to be in a relaxed state of mind. Don't get yourself worked up over some shit that you have no control over, and that and that and that. Yeah, eventually I got free too. Just and I know that motherfucker's envious because he is a narcissist. Look, he tries to keep you in a needing stuff, but you will not call him. You will not ask him for shit. You're not going to neither, okay? I'm telling you. Something about a new beginning. 10 o'clock. All right, y'all. Light and love, everybody. I will see you on the flip side, because here we are. This whole next 6 months gonna blow your fucking way, y'all. Just be prepared and try to stay joy and bliss over this, okay? Because something big time's going on, okay? Bye. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Have a great day.